See, this is getting real deep. You got no, it's fucking not. You guys don't even know. But I guess one of my letbacks. That's not even a word. What am I saying? My high school education. Some of you probably noticed my poll that I put up a couple days ago. At the time of recording this video, it's only 1 hour ago. But by the time this video is up, it'll be like 3 or 4 days ago. Anyway, I am graduating college in 2 weeks. That's pretty exciting. It's also very stressful. But the reason that I put Dupefrog on this poll instead of any other card like Chaos Max or Card Trader is that Dupefrog has a graduation cap in its picture. I don't think a lot of people caught that. So just so you know, that's why it's Dupefrog and not Swapfrog or Garnet or anything along those lines. Anyway, one of the more cringier things that I did when I first started college is that the day before I moved into the dorms, I recorded a video titled Yu-Gi-Oh! And College. And in today's video, we're going to sit through it. We're going to watch what freshman year Doug thought about Yu-Gi-Oh! And playing it in college. And you have to remember, I am not the same person that I was back then. More specifically, this wasn't my job. I posted maybe one video every couple weeks here. I've never been out of my house before in terms of where I live, so it was really exciting, and I didn't have a lot of great ideas about what actually happened in college in terms of playing Yu-Gi-Oh! And just other stuff in general. And also, when I made videos back then, I would have the idea in my head. I'd have the topic that I wanted to talk about, and then I'd just sit down and record. I wouldn't do any preparation, or I wouldn't write any notes down. I wouldn't edit any of it. It was all just one take, and that's a disaster. So let's sit through it together and learn about what freshman year Doug thought. And also, there's nothing in this video besides this one picture, so that's why we had the face cam. Don't just want you to look at that one thing. Hey guys, Doug Dzeeff here, and today I have a topic that you can tell by the title, and that is Yu-Gi-Oh! And College. So for those of you that don't know, my name is Doug Dzeeff, and I am a Yu-Gi-Oh! Writer and a player, and I think people complain about me being monotone now, but I think if you why was anyone subscribed to me? I sound bored out of my mind. Like, this is just, it's so bad. I have a lot of friends in this game, so thinking about how much I'm going to play Yu-Gi-Oh! In college is kind of, I guess, obvious, you'd think, but in reality, I'm kind of wondering how much I'm going to take of it to college itself. Right now, it's a couple days. It took me 45 seconds to say my name, and then I'm moving into college. Like, this is, like, ridiculous. Like, I know I always, like, talk about it, especially because most of you are here from the last year. Like, oh, I spent a lot of time, like, trying to make sure the videos are watchable, trying to make sure they're good. Like, I thought I was, like, so cool when I was posting this video. Like, around this time, I was like, yeah, I'm, like, really popular. Like, I have 1,000 subscribers. That's, like, so big. And then, like, I just, like, go back and watch it. It's, like, I think in general, when any sort of big content creator watches their old videos, it's just super cringy. Because, like, when you're making these videos, you think that you're, like, the next big thing. Oh, let me turn off that alert. You think you're, like, the next best thing out there. And then you, like, go back and watch them, and you're, like, holy crap, like, I had no idea what I was doing or talking about. Days away, like 4 or 5, but the day this goes up is the day I'm moving into college. So I figure I should let you guys know what's going on. So
it's like I have no idea
what I'm definitely going to continue to do is everything, just in different ways. So I have to continue writing. That's pretty much my income.
Just for context, so I've written for tcplayer.com for like six-ish years now, since like 2012. I guess a little bit before that, before I was like working for them. I was just writing articles on their website for free or whatever. So for a long time, that was like my only income from Yu-Gi-Oh! Based things, was just writing articles. So I didn't start monetizing videos until early 2017. So there's a long time, like when I made this video, where I wasn't even putting ads in my videos, so I wasn't making any money. And I wouldn't have been making that much money, but when you're not making money on something, you really don't have a ton of reasons to polish it. And I think that people forget that sometimes. People talk about how, like, well, you should just do things for fun. But personally, ever since I've started doing this as a job back in October of 2017, I think my videos have only gotten better because I care a lot more, because there's a lot more on the line. When you're doing something for free, like I was in this video, there's no reason to do a second take. I mean, yeah, it's important to sort of build your audience, whatever, but I didn't really care about that kind of stuff. I just wanted to talk, and that's just what I did. I didn't put any preparation into it, and what ended up happening is you get videos like this.
Continue making article aftermath videos. As far as if you're friends with me on Facebook, which is possible, I'll probably stop posting in a lot of the groups. But as far as my YouTube channel goes,
I thought I fell asleep there in the video.
I've gotten a lot of subscribers, like 100 just in the past couple months here.
100 subscribers in the past couple months. Oh man, 2013 Dzeeff's gonna be real surprised when he gets 100 subscribers in a couple hours. 100 subscribers in a couple months. See, I know what it was like being a small channel. You guys think I forgot about, oh, Dzeeff, you'd always hated small channels. I don't really hate small channels. And also, I remember what it was like being one. Like, when I made this video, I just bragged about getting 100 subscribers in a couple months.
Which for some people may not seem like a lot, but for me it was, considering...
For future use, it's not going to seem like a lot.
It says my account's been on there, I think, since 2008, but I've really only been posting for 2 years. But I was posting one video every month, and then starting with the World Championship Qualifier week, I've been posting a video every day, and that's pretty neat.
I don't think that's... But I think I posted, just for clarification there, cool. I think I posted a video every day for exactly 1 week.
I've said it before, and I'll say it again, that I'm not really in this for the money. I'm just having a small following and getting my voice out there.
But we like making money,
talking about Yu-Gi-Oh! In college, in high school, as I'm sure many of you know, if you're going into high school or if you're in high school, at least for me and a lot of other people I've talked to, Yu-Gi-Oh! Isn't it's not something cool people do, you know?
It's not something cool people do. Who cares? Oh man.
More
it's funny, I was so concerned with being cool.
But
it doesn't matter.
As far as going into college,
in college, it doesn't matter at all. By the way,
nobody really cares.
Oh, I knew that. Perfect.
It's not something that I'm ashamed of. Not like I was in high school. At least I grown my senior year.
Yeah, this part at least I'm getting right. People in college actually just don't care what you're doing. If you play Yu-Gi-Oh! In the lunchroom, no one cares. Everyone's on drugs or doing homework or.
So, in that regard, I'll definitely slow down my playing, at least until I find a good group of friends.
That's true. I did stop playing for 3 months, pretty much, just because I was doing other things.
With them, but sorry, college for me is a lot more than just education, and it's more branching out into what I haven't done normally, and that's just go to parties. Well, I mean, I'm
not gonna go to parties.
I'm not really a party person. Come on, man. I'll go to them if I'm invited, but in general,
no, you won't. You'll just turn them down. Oh man.
Drugs. But anyway, in high school I spent most of it not even playing Yu-Gi-Oh, but I spent most of it playing video games and stuff.
Yeah, so here's one thing real quick. So one of the things that I did while I was going into college is I throughout high school and pretty much my entire life, I played video games religiously, and I didn't take my Xbox to college specifically because I wanted to not be that guy that played video games in his rooms all day. So I just wasn't that person. I completely just didn't take that. So part of the reasons that I was into Yu-Gi-Oh so much in college, and maybe let's pull that out. Part of the reason I was in Yu-Gi-Oh so much was because I just had to bring a deck to college, and then I don't live that very far away from my school. It's pretty close to my house, but I only had to bring a deck or two and a mat, and then I didn't have to worry about it. So that's part of the reason I'm so into Yu-Gi-Oh.
I'm not an overweight person or anything, but I definitely, and I was in sports. I was in swim and track too, but in college I'm actually completely dropping video games, and
and I pretty much did.
Considered for a while dropping Yu-Gi-Oh, but I'm just so into it right now, and I think if this ban list, which as of right now isn't confirmed, but to you guys it's confirmed, hopefully the TCG ban list is the same as the OCG one, and it's gonna be a fun format. And
this is interesting. Just real quick, so it's August when I'm making this. Up until this point, the TCG and the OCG ban lists have always been the exact same, and that changed this month, or I think it might have happened in September. No, I'm pretty sure it might have happened almost immediately after making this video. But this was the month where that all changed. This is the month where we got a different ban list than the OCG, and that's really interesting. I wasn't even thinking about that. Yeah, the OCG ban list got leaked, and it was way different than what ours ended up being, but I mean, it was cool. Ours ended up being a lot more. We got I think we got twice as many hits, and but that's pretty funny, yeah.
Probably get my invite in it here sometime soon, because you can just fuck around with bad decks and
we
hopefully
don't
win if you're a good enough player.
Why you gotta swear?
But where was I going with this?
I don't know. Maybe I should have prepared literally anything before I started.
Oh yeah. So I want to branch out in college, and that means putting my hobbies, at least my current hobbies, kind of on the back burner. So I'm completely dropping video games, which to some people may not seem like a big thing, but to me, someone that plays like 4 hours a day and is really good, it is definitely a big step.
Yeah, it's like all summer I just play like video games like every single day.
I still definitely play like a couple hours a day, but I'm sure if you don't play video games, you don't know really what I'm talking about. Maybe
chances are, if you're watching a Yu-Gi-Oh video, you probably play some video games.
As far as Yu-Gi-Oh playing goes, I will definitely cool down on it overall, but I still want to play. I think it's something that...
All right, Dzeeff, get to the point.
No,
we'll skip ahead.
I'll probably be posting less here. Not even probably. I definitely will be posting less here.
Like, technically, I posted less, but...
This is going up on the 22nd, so I'll be moving in all day today.
It's like the difference between
and then I just have orientation for 3 days
a week, or like once a week to once every 2 weeks.
So I have no idea when
That's not like
I'm going to post another video. I definitely won't be posting during orientation because I'm going to be settling in. It's going to be weird moving out of my house. I'm moving into a college. Like, I'm not going to fucking post anything. I'm not making money off this, so who really cares?
Oh my gosh, you gotta stop swearing, man. That's not how you...
So the videos that you can definitely expect me to post are article aftermath videos, because I do enjoy doing those, and they get a good number of views.
They get like a good number of views. It's like 200. I just hit my arm. It's like 200
that's actually
views.
interesting because I'm going to be writing...
So article aftermaths
I'm going to be writing 2
were
articles
basically...
next
I
week.
can just pause it. Article aftermaths, basically, every time I wrote an article, I would go back the next week and I would read the comments and then like respond to them. It ended up being like... I don't know, Yu-Gi-Oh! Articles used to get a lot more comments back then. Like, they weren't viewed as often, but it seemed like people were a lot more passionate about commenting. Nowadays, like, the articles are getting, like, thousands more views, but people just don't want to comment anymore. But I would go back and, like, respond to the comments, and it's, like, a weird way... I mean, I'm trying to, like, imagine doing that now, because, like, sometimes the comments are, like, negative and stuff. Sometimes they were positive, but it's just a weird type of video that I made, like, 50 of for some reason.
I don't actually know how that's all going to... I've gotten rid of them all. I want new format videos. But those are kind of hard to get because people don't like... I enjoy filming, but other people don't like filming, so I rarely get in them, which is fine by me. But you see the same decks a lot.
Like, I was really into live duels back then. I thought that was like the way that you grew your channel.
Like that.
So I recorded a lot of live duels, and no one ever wanted to record. I didn't have a...
Jeff Jones, obviously. Whoa, Jeff Jones. To me, it's just Jeff.
But yes, a lot of people like don't want to hold the camera, and I didn't know how to buy a tripod back then, so I had to hold the camera. So you go back to this time, like 2012, 2013, there's like a ton of videos of live duels of my friends playing.
Hopefully he'll be down for some more videos. I know people are asking for the deck profile on Noble Knights, but he said he didn't want to give it because he made it in like 10 seconds and still kicked my ass. But freaking rank up magician, or rank up Barbarian's Force. Whatever that rank up card was that negates all shiz, like, really screwed up Crystal Beast.
Oh man, I forgot that I said the word. I said the word
anyway,
shiz
you're still
a lot,
listening
I
to
think,
this,
back then.
I just said a lot of weird,
made-up words.
Quite a bit.
That was before I was an English major.
Beautiful road sign says college is ahead. Just clouds, though. There's no fucking college. There'd also be no sign.
Man, you're so
that said
edgy
college
and
ahead.
unique
Like,
for swearing in a video and then taking a pause for like 5 seconds. Keep in mind, like, I'm not making any money on these videos. Like, I don't need to have them be 10 minutes. This one's,
you know, that
13 minutes long of like, and half of that is just me pausing. Like, people think that I'm like I'm just like comparing myself nowadays to these types of videos where I would actually just say a sentence, wait like 5 seconds, and then say another sentence. And I just sound like I'm falling asleep throughout the whole thing. Like, I can see why people complained about it back then. And I think this probably even happened, like, up until, like, 2017. Maybe 2016 when I was enjoying myself more. But there's no reason this video should be 13 minutes long. It should be, like, 5 minutes long at most. And I think, like, it would have just been, like, a lot better. I may be posting less and to not freak out. Because I know there's so many fucking devoted followers of me that they're going to get worried and they're going to think I died or something. So I don't know when the next video is going to be. I talk about it a lot on live streams, but I think that one of the issues with almost all small channels, including myself back then, is that you overestimate your reach because you like look at your numbers and you're like, hundreds of people are watching my videos, or like there's like 1,000 people that are subscribed to me, and you're like, that's so many. That's about the size of like a YCS. That's that many people. But then you realize when you look back that actually only like 25% of those people are watching the videos, and a lot of them really just clicked on them and clicked off of them, and then you're really only affecting maybe like 200 people. And it's I think a lot of small channels, and you can tell it in this video with myself, just really overestimate how far their reach is.
I know I've been posting like every single freaking day for the past month and a half.
I don't think that's true.
In 3 days. No, but I don't know how many. I've probably gone like a month and a half with posting every day.
I feel like that's not.
But
I don't think that's true.
I don't know
what
the next video is going to be. I don't know if I'm strictly going to make this an article aftermath video. What do I even do on this channel? Oh, I play DN. Yeah, that's fun. I don't know when the next like DN video will be, because
you guys just like, this is just,
I know
like,
I've only posted 2 and you guys kind of like them.
What am I saying?
But
why does this matter? Why does any of this matter? How did I talk about Yu-Gi-Oh! In college in this video?
3 decks lined up. Right now, I'm just assuming the LCG list is going to be a TCG one. So I have like 3 decks lined up so I have like a month's worth of article aftermaths ready to go that I've already tested. We have Fire Kings, which went up this Monday.
Fire Kings,
I have an Infernity deck. I have Cloudians with Masked Chameleon.
Oh my god!
But I have all this stuff, so I don't know.
Man, you guys remember when Fire Kings and Cloudians and Infinities really ripped up the 2013 metagame?
One of my biggest letbacks in high school was, see, this is getting real deep. No, it's fucking not. You guys don't even know. But I guess one of my letbacks, that's not even a word. What am I saying? My high school education was shit.
Like, I'm not even, I don't think past me is even wrong there. Like, how can I not just say words?
Like, edit it out 4 times. I also have to edit out other words I type a bunch, which maybe I'll do a video on.
Maybe if I cared so much about editing articles, that could have transferred to editing videos.
So, stay tuned, y'all.
That was like probably one of the most painful experiences of my life. Like, I went back and watched on a live stream like some of my older deck profiles, but I think the oldest one was 2015, and that wasn't as painful as what we just sat through. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully you weren't subscribed to me back then, because this was the type of crap that I posted all the time. But it's fun looking back. I think the difference in me as a person is pretty big between right now and 5 years ago, but also like just the way that how much I care about things definitely changed. Like I mentioned earlier, I think it's important to be making money on YouTube from a strictly content standpoint, because I feel like when you make money, when you have the pressure that you need to do better, you actually do end up making better content. I think my content is a lot better since I started doing this as a job, because there's so much pressure where if I just a lot of times I'll like do a video and like, oh, maybe I messed one thing up. I mean, I messed up the structure deck video a couple weeks ago, and I think old me would have just left it up because who cares. But now that you're making money on it, you know, I took the entire video down, I re-edited the entire video, I changed the whole thing, and that was a lot of work. But it's more about, I care about what my channel looks like, I care about what my videos say. Where back then, when you're not making money, I mean, maybe some people have the motivation to try harder when they're not making money because maybe they don't like the pressure, but I think in general it helps having the pressure on there. So anyway, I hope that you guys enjoyed me going through memory lane here. This video was awful. Please don't watch it in full. I know I skipped around. There's just no content in it. I don't even know why. And there's a part 2. We're not going to watch that. We're just not doing that. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this one. I'll see you later. Goodbye.